Good evening and welcome to the special edition of Cultural Affairs and Tourism. Tonight, Anne is not able to be with us, so we are just doing this on Zoom. And like always, in the month, any month of the year, the city of Brockton has all kinds of things going on, and enough for the children and for adults as well. Um, Now, I have a list of things that I know that are happening, but I'll let you know that I decided on the background tonight and the shirt for tonight to prove the groundhog wrong. Because he said 6 more weeks of winter, and every one of us is ready for spring now. So, um, but anyway, I have printed out all the announcements that I know about, and so the very first one on my list was coming up was for Pat because of the planetarium programs, but also I'm going to ask you if you'll just speak on the invention, engineering and invention club too, to let people know again if that's still going on.
Well, first, let me start with the planetarium, as you were just talking about. And coming up on Saturday, February 22nd, um, I'm actually doing some planetarium shows for a Girl Scout troop from Taunton, who's going to be coming up to the Brockton Library to get one of their astronomy badges. So I figured if I'm going to be doing something for them, I might as well also have a couple of programs available for the general public. So we have two programs, both for students in grades 4 and up, as well as families. And there's going to be two programs, one at noontime called Forward to the Moon. And it's what we're doing, what NASA is doing with the next moon program and next landing on the moon in another year and a half. And then at 1 o'clock, we're going to go into the depths of the ocean with a program called Into the Deep. And it's going to be really interesting to watch some of the critters, for lack of a better word, that are in the deep ocean that we never get to see because they're so deep. So that's both happening on Saturday, February 22nd at the library. I think we're going to be in the teen zone because the Driscoll Art Gallery is going to be unavailable that day. But it still fits wonderfully and it's going to be a great time. There is a QR code right here. I don't know if you can see it, but you can either, use the QR code or you can go to the library's website and click on the link for the planetarium and you'll be able to register. You really have to register for the programs because only 20 people are allowed into the planetarium at one time. And I don't want, 50 people to show up and not be able to come in.
And the engineering and invention club, is that still going on or?
Actually, no, we've had to suspend it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which I didn't expect to have happen, but the STEM assistant that the library has hired had to resign from his position. And I just can't keep up with the schedule for the engineering class. So I think we had 3 programs before we've had to
Hmm.
suspend it. And hopefully later this spring or early summer, we'll be able to bring it back.
All right.
Okay.
That's good. I know how important that is because I have grandchildren that are in um, a STEM program, and one of them is really heavy into robotics. So we've got to see a few of from a distance. We've got to see a few of his projects that he's worked on. So that's exciting. Um, Also coming up later this month on the 24th, Monday the 24th, is the Brockton Garden Club, and they will be hosting Principal Master Gardener Miss Susan Visco from the Sharon Garden Club. and she is a conservation committee commissioner and involved with up in Agunquit, Maine, Marginal Way Committee as well. And she'll be there to identify invasive plant species. And so that meets at the Our Lady of Lourdes Church at 6:30 p.m. The parking is behind the building, and it's a free event. And if you need more information about it, you can call Anne at 774-297-4939 or email her at ambeauregard@outlook.com. That was an important one. Then let's see, what else is there here? Over at the Fuller Craft Museum, they have a number of events. I believe they have on February 20th, they have the We the People, We Wear the Crowns for the children. And then they have an event coming up on March 2nd on a Sunday, Art Evolved, Intertwined, and Hand in Hand. So you can get more information on their website about that. Susan, do you have something for the Brockton Symphony?
Sure, always do. Great. Thank you so much for involving me in this meeting. This is just amazing. So thank you. Yes, we have same day, February 24th. We have a 1:00 chamber concert, free chamber concert at Massasoit's Buckley Performing Arts Center. It'll be an hour long and it's free, and it'll be a really nice time. Really nice time. We're playing, we've probably got 6 groups playing all kinds of music for small ensembles. And if you want, I can send you the publicity information about that.
Yes, because you can get it up on our website, happeninginbrockton.com.
So what's the website?
It's happeninginbrockton.com.
Okay.
And you can send it to me at rdrconsult@gmail.com.
Okay.
And we gladly post every announcement that comes my way.
Okay, that's great. We also, the next concerts we have are going into March. Would you like me to mention those?
You can, yes, sure, because I'm going to mention one concert in March.
Okay. All right. March 8th, we have at 2:00 at Brockton Public Library, the Blue Shades Clarinets. They're a quartet of clarinets, 4 clarinets, playing all sorts of music. And that's at Brockton Public Library in the lobby at 2:00. Also free. That should be a lot of fun. And then our big symphonic concert is March 16th, Sunday, March 16th. And that is at 3:00 at Christ Congregational Church. And we're doing a program called American Discoveries. So it's going to be everything from Black composer William Grant Still to Artie Shaw's jazz clarinet concerto for a big band. And clarinet, we have a clarinetist, Matt Griffiths, who is coming from San Francisco. He's in the San Francisco Symphony to be our soloist, and he's going to play some Aaron Copland. And it's just a really fun program, really fun, a lot of fun. So that's 3:00, March 16th. Tickets are $25 for adults, $20 for seniors. Children are free, students are free. And we have a monthly chamber series at Brockton Public Library. So we have a concert in April and one in May. And then our other big concert is March 4th with Carmen in concert. We're doing the opera at Massasoit Community College at Buckley Performance Center. So we're going to have 9 singers, and WBZ's Levin Reed is going to narrate. And we have 2 flamenco tango dancers and a chorus. And it's going to be quite a production. We've got a ways to go on that. So that's my story.
Oh, great. Well, again, we always say there's something happening in Brockton,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody has a reason to be bored, whether they, whatever they want to do, there's something going on here. Also, too, coming, well, the announcement I saw today was the Council on Aging is no longer at the Shaw Center. And if you have any questions, they can be reached at 508 580 7811. And they are moving back to their main place at 10 Father Kenny Way. They are not accepting any walk-ins or visitors right now. They will have a staff member up at the Shaw Center on Tuesday, the 18th and the 25th from 9 to 11 for you to buy tickets for their St. Patrick's Day luncheon. And here in big, bold letters, see you at our home in March. So that's big news there for everybody. Let's see. Now, my concert announcement is on March 1st, Saturday, March 1st, from 1 to 3 o'clock. The Friends of Irish Research, David Allen Lampert Library, and North Baptist Church always host the first live Irish music concert in Brockton. And so we have traditional Irish music. We have the band Marrow back with us, I believe, for the third time as a band. We get requests for them all the time. So we're their first gig in March, which we now refer to not as for St. Patrick's Day, it's St. Patrick's Month, because it goes on all the time. And so we're looking forward to their instrumentals and their music. We have Winter plays the violin. Johnny sings and has the guitar, and Stu is on banjo, mandolin, and who knows what else is he bringing with him. So, and it's always a time of education. I've known the guys. I've known them for years, and every time they present in public, they give an education on music in general, but on particularly on Irish music. I know my son lives in Ballinrobe, Ireland, and he makes his living as a professional musician. Matter of fact, today we're both on television. I'm on Brockton Community Access, and he is going to be on an English program where they are playing the music in a pub where they recorded their first album. And so promoting Irish music. And so he's an ambassador for it over there. And we do it every, usually the first Saturday in March. So this year it happens to be on the 1st, and it's open to the public, and and it uses our favorite word. It's free. It's everybody's favorite word. Although as I've used it over the years, some people sort of look at me with weird faces saying like, no, it can't be free, but that's what we're trying to promote here. Free things that happen in Brockton. And on occasion, there are some things that, you have a small fee to get in, but for the most part, all these things are always free. So we're looking forward to that particular day. And people that are interested in genealogy and want to have a tour of the library we have there. We have one of the largest, well, we were told we had the largest open library in Massachusetts. So now we have the second largest open library in Massachusetts. And it's not just Irish genealogy, it's all up and down the East Coast, a lot of European stuff, rare books, and over 2,500 microfilms. So we have the New York Times. New York Times from the very first edition in 1862 all the way up to August of 2009 that's available to be viewed. So again, it's an interesting time. It's also sponsored by the Brockton Cultural Council. They help fund these things for us. So grants are great. And We, I just resubscribed to my grant program that lets me know about grants that are available all across the country. So, um, it, again, we're excited about it, and we want to get people in there to learn about their Irish heritage. We have, at one time, the city of Brockton was 40% Irish. And but it's a very small percentage now. But at one time it was 40%. So we're looking forward to that. Also coming up, our next meeting with the cultural fairs will be back at the church at 899 North Main Street. Anne will be back. She is off tonight for calling hours for a friend who passed away recently. So she left it all up to me. And so we'll be at 6 o'clock on Thursday, March 13th. And we're looking forward to, what new events will be coming up from the latter part of March to the first part of April. All right. Is there anything else to add, cover? Wow.
I guess the only thing I would add just about the symphony is that for our concert, we offer Card to Culture, which is a program that was inspired by the Massachusetts Cultural Council. But anybody with an EBT card or a WIC card or what's it called, the healthcare. Anyway, the 3 different kinds of cards can get in for free. So we do offer that. I'll send you more information.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, and I'll get it. When you send it, I'll get it up on the website. And,
yep.
You can put some of the future dates in there because we try to do that as well to make sure that there's people know about things well in advance. Unfortunately, one of the other organizations I'm on, they have it planned out in details from the first of the month to the end of the month, but sometimes you don't get the announcement until the middle of the month. And so all those events that were in the first 2 weeks of the month get missed and do not get the publicity. So we want to try and catch many of them so that we can let people know about it well in advance. So, well, thank you for joining us. It was great to have you. And hopefully all of our events will be filled, particularly Pat, yours at the library there, that you'll have 20 people in each session. So, all right. Well, thank you. And next month we'll see you. It'll be the same Zoom link every month. And but we'll also be in person at 899 North Main Street. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Richard.
Okay. Bye now.
Bye-bye.